Tonight I will be informing you about the law of attraction and positive mental attitude. Positive mental attitude, or PMA, is something everyone and anyone should be a part of. The law of attraction is a phenomenon that has been becoming more popular around the world. More people are figuring out its secret, and they're taking it upon themselves to act upon it. It's a theory that by focusing on positive and negative thoughts, you can bring positive and negative results to yourself. It works and it's true. I've had many experiences with it lately, and I live by it now. According to the law of attraction, the phrase, like, let's say you say, I need money, or I don't have enough money, you're constantly giving that negative thought that you need more money, and by doing that, you're bringing in the negative energy of you're going to keep needing more money. If you tell yourself, for example, oh, I have enough money, then it'll positively end up coming to you that you don't need any more money. It ends up working out. It works itself out that way. My own father is very, very negative towards everything, and a lot of people take it and they call themselves realists. But realistically, that's just a negative justification towards you not wanting to push towards this and be positive about it. When you live your life by PMA, when what you do is erase all negative thoughts, and you just find the positivity in any actions that come into play. Being optimistic and finding any way to execute and win and find any desirable outcomes in any circumstances. Rejecting negative nature is the key to it all. If you strongly believe that everything in the world is good and certain things happen for certain reasons, then the world becomes a better place to you, and you don't seek out that negative energy, and you don't have as many. I'm not saying you don't have bad things happen to you, but there aren't as many bad events that will take place. People do assume that others that live their lives by PMA live perfect lives. That's not the case at all. I've had many hardships, but instead of giving up, I found light to it all, and I've gotten a better outlook on things. It's all trial and error. And like I said before, many realists shun this idea. They say, I'm not being negative, I'm just being realistic. Well, that's negative within itself. A negative reality of their own is created, and they don't even realize that. It's within their own minds, and it's hard to break people out of it, but it can be done. It can be done. If you are positive, you'll get positive results. If you're negative, you're going to get negative results. That's the idea, and that's the main way to live by it. Many people expect, alright, I'm going to go to bed tonight positive, I should be a millionaire in the morning. No, it does not work like that. People who are positive, they work towards whatever they're going to accomplish. They have that drive in them already, because they're not just going to say, why isn't it happening to me? They want to bring it to themselves to accomplish it, and they work for it. They desire these accomplishments, and if you put your mind to it, it'll happen. Reality will not change. PMA does not take away all problems, but it can help you see the light. If there are dark times in your lives, you can look at it as if there's a better outcome. There's a reason this didn't work out, and something better will come along. This has worked for me many times. It doesn't erase your problems, but it just brings you to a better state of mind. Humans have this energy that we give off. We don't know. We have an insane amount of energy that we're all connected. We haven't been able to harness this energy yet. We haven't been able to really come to our full capabilities, and it's more than anyone can imagine. I feel it. I know it's real, and there's so much more to life than anyone even knows. A lot of people, I used to take my life for granted, everyone did. A lot of people I know, it's just like nobody really realizes what you have until it is gone. But that's a saying that I really don't agree with anymore, because it's like if you don't realize what you have until it's gone, you don't deserve it in the first place. That's what I look at it now. Don't take your life for granted. Each day, whatever it is, make it happen. give people respect. Life is too short to be pissed off all the time. There's no reason for it. For about 2 years of my life, I was just angry. I hated everyone. I was pissed off. Nothing good came from that. Everything bad that could have happened. I wasn't living a healthy life. There's nothing good about that. Life is definitely what you make of it. I, over time, have started thinking more positively, and everything in my life has pretty much been perfect. Thinking negatively gets you nowhere. Thinking positively brings it to you. It literally works, and I just want other people to see it. Over time, I stopped hanging out with bad friends, kids that were into drugs and stuff. There's just nothing good comes from that. I shunned all of them out of my life, and over time it just disappeared, and I got new friends that aren't into negative things. Everything's about music now. Everything is it's positive events that take place in my life. I had a terrible girlfriend who all she did was just put me down constantly, negative, and there's nothing positive about it. I was living life in fear, basically. I stopped hanging out with all those people. I stopped thinking down towards everything, and I stopped telling myself school is a waste of time. I was not into school whatsoever. I thought it was a total waste. I did not want to attend OCC. I was pretty much, before the semester, I was not even going to come back. But once 2012 hit, it was like an awakening for me, and I have a whole new set of friends who are the greatest. I have a beautiful girlfriend now who means the world to me, and she's everything I've dreamed of. And it's just because I told myself these things will happen, and they do. Any material item I have, or that I've wanted, it comes to me. It literally has fallen to me out of the sky almost. I haven't paid any money for mostly guitars and band equipment for my band that we've been like top of the line stuff. Like anything I needed has just within a week, the most has just been coming to me, because I tell myself I'm gonna get that. It's gonna happen. I want this. I know I'm gonna have it. I envision myself with it. If you envision yourself doing something, it can happen. It's there. And material items are not everything to me. That's not what life is about. But if you tell yourself, I want this, I'm having it, and I'm not gonna stop, you'll get it. It doesn't happen overnight, but over time, if you just keep this energy going, it comes to you, and you really can't go wrong. I look at a lot of my friends' lives, and they're so miserable, and I tell them, you're doing it to yourself. You don't need to be this way. Nothing they don't do anything positive to create their lives to make them even better. It's just always upsetments and depressions and downfalls for no reason, when they could be looking at these negative outcomes of different events, bring it into a positive light, bring it to a positive way, see how this didn't work out because this will. And if you can do that, then you stop taking life for granted. You stop worrying about dwelling on the past and just thinking about why didn't this work out, because something better is going to come along. I try to tell my friends, I try to tell as many people as I can about this. My father, he's a realist. He's not for this at all. I don't look at things positively. I don't live in the candy cane world like you do. Yeah, well, my life is perfect. Call it candy cane, call it what you want. I don't have problems. And it's just, you don't have to either. Life is too short. Do not wait for tomorrow. Take action now. Live now, because there's just no point in waiting. Take advantage of every moment you can, and just do it the right way, and don't live negatively. There's no point. It will get you absolutely nowhere. That's all I have. All I have to say is just keep it positive, and you can acquire anything in life that you have dreamed of. Thank you.